Good morning. We're here at Caledonia State Park, and guess what? It's my birthday. My family said, what do you want to do for your birthday? And they already knew what I wanted to do, so we are here and we're going to do some hiking today. We're going on part of the Appalachian Trail. In fact, we're going to go on about a 5-mile hike today, and we're going to take you to what they say is the nicest shelter along the Appalachian Trail, and that's the Quarry Gap Shelter. All right, here at the start of the Appalachian Trail here at Caledonia, and we get to start out by going up. Now yesterday, we got about half an inch of just pure ice. So this trail's a little icy. They broke out some trekking poles just to have some extra grip going up this trail, but we're just gonna start by going up these steps. Start us out with the hill right away, don't they? All right, seem to have made it to the top of the first hill. We still got a long ways to go. And I'm probably gonna speak too soon because it looks like we're probably gonna hit another big hill. It up the first big part of the hill. The first 7/10 of a mile of this trail is pretty much nothing but uphill, and you add in the fact that it's covered in ice right now. Now for the most part you're breaking through the surface, but there are some spots that are really slick. But it made it a nice slow ascent up this first part. At least now we're evening out. But we climbed, what, 370 feet of elevation just in this first part of the hike. We're coming up on a junction, and it looks like we're gonna take a right. You can see the sign says AT North. So we'll continue on that to take us into the Quarry Gap Shelter. What are we doing right now after 1 mile?
We are snacking.
She wanted to take a snack break, so I told her after the first mile, she could stop and take a little snack break to get herself some energy to move on. I was telling her the pace is actually pretty good, right? She was saying about it, so she keeps up with us really well. Coming into perhaps another junction area here, and I see some fence in the background. Not sure what that fence is for, but I have a feeling it's going to line the trail that we're going to be going through. It says to Locust Gap Trail via the AT.
Ooh, we're going through a dark forest.
So Kaylee says we're going through what?
A dark forest, like Little Red Riding Hood.
So like Little Red Riding Hood. So she says this is like Little Red Riding Hood's dark forest. It is. All right, nice little pond with water here. Now, from what I've read, you go through here. You go through there. Used to be a building here. Not sure what exactly it was. You can see steps.
What?
Roofs collapsed, stone walls. Something used to be here. All right, so we've hit another hilly section. But it's neat. Just basically walking through this tunnel of rhododendron. But I don't know whether you can see on up there. It gets a little steeper going up. Nothing but steps. I don't think the video can show exactly how steep this section of hill is, but steep and still covered with snow and ice.
I can't make it.
Yeah, you can. All right, so we've just hit the 2-mile mark in today's hike. That means that we should be coming to the Quarry Gap Shelter fairly soon. And thankfully, I think that hill's over.
All right, here it is. We arrived at the shelter. The Quarry Gap Shelter. Tent pads. A little welcome sign. It's pretty cute. Little bench. And a swing up there. Here's the actual shelter on the AT. Little duck. Pads for...
We'll come here in summer. Yeah, my turn cool. I need my glove. Can you please grab my glove, Dada?
windbreaker back there. Some games. Another pad area. Some cute little flowers on a picnic bench. And then they have the fire pit there. There those guys are.
Hey, it was a long walk to get here, but I'm actually really impressed. It is really nice. There's a swing over there, two places you can stay, and then we have this picnic table. And then we have all the food we brought, and so we are going to cook chicken or dumplings first. Then we are going to make some mashed potatoes, and then we are going to make some ramen noodles.
It's lunchtime. What are you eating, Kaylee?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. How are the chicken and dumplings?
They're really good.
It is really good. It's nice to get some warm food out here on the cold day.
It's really warm.
What's in your green cup here too?
Hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa. All right, just finished our lunch at the shelter. Now, time to hike back to the truck. Heading out of the shelter.
And I'm enjoying a nice icicle for a snack.
That's your dessert, an icicle.
Yep.
That's low calorie right there.
What does that mean?
It means it's healthy, or it's not unhealthy.
And I also had one at the very beginning.
All right, so if you're heading south from this shelter, you got Route 30 and 2.6 miles. The next shelter's 5.5 miles. All right, making our way back, about halfway back to the truck now. We're parked at the one parking area closest to this trailhead. That accounts for just a little further than the 2.3 miles that we had in here. So we're about halfway done. We've pretty much just got downhill to go. So it should be easy, hopefully easy walking. We'll see what the ice is like going down those steep hills. Should be an easy trek back yet. Danielle and Kaylee are making their way down. You can tell we're on top of the ridge. You can hear the breeze in the background. There's been some areas where you haven't really noticed that it's windy. But up here, there's not as much to block it. Okay, last stretch. As soon as we get to the bottom of this hill, we have finished our little day hike to Quarry Gap Shelter. Hike will be about a total of 4.6 miles. Now, not sure exactly how long we were out. We stopped and had a nice birthday lunch at the shelter. So we hung out there probably for a good hour. Made better time coming back, although I will say, going down the hill with all this ice, it made for some slow going at times. Just about to the bottom. Well, that takes us to the end of our hike from Caledonia State Park to the Quarry Gap Shelter. So from this point, it's about 2.3 miles. You made it.